just had a weird high moment. It was like low key trippy, and I had it to myself. Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it?
What is it?
In my mind, I was like, you know how like niggas is 3-dimensional? Okay, it's going there. Yes, bro. Come on. You agree?
Bro, do you hear this, man?
Three-dimensional beings.
He was talking about this earlier.
Three-dimensional beings.
All right.
Look. If we are 3-dimensional beings, what if there's other dimensions that we can't see? Could you question that? Do you think there's only 3 dimensions in the entire universe?
So, like, if I took a psychedelic type thing, like if you take like shrooms or something, and
I'm not saying we're going there yet. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
So you're talking about if I would just walk out the house right now, I could see a different dimension.
Yeah. Okay, but look, technically we wouldn't be able to, right? Because look at 2-dimensional creatures like Pac-Man. Can he see you? No, because his eyes go...
But you can see it. So
right. And he can hear you. He would be able to, if you like picture it, if Pac-Man was like, you know, an animate object, he would be able to hear me and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but you would still be able to see the other dimension, so I guess
he would see you, but you wouldn't see it.
No, you would see it.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
he would see it, but he wouldn't see you. But he could hear you.
Wait, so what's the question?
So the question is, if we admit that there are the potential for more dimensions than just 3, how will we be able to see?
Oh shit! So, oh fuck! Oh shit! No! Because if the fourth dimension existed, they would be working on us, and we wouldn't even know about it. Yeah, because we think we're the dominant.
I just thought about it like
we're the dominant dimension, but really, there's like layers to this shit, and we're only layer 3.
Yeah, in my 3-dimensional mind,
like layer 9 is OC.
I would have to imagine it like a file cabinet, and we are.
Yeah. We're like in the front end of it.
What if we're like a pool? You know, like a section of it, and then each dimension is different.
Yeah,
and then I was like, what if you die and you go to that's you living out life in it.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's OC. And then
it's like one of those
what if
graphs.
3 dimensions is just it?
We're thinking too deep into this like shit. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, because the technology is so advanced, I have to believe it. Like our version of technology is so like mind blowing. Like I could live my whole life and not think to need some of the shit that exists in this world. Yeah. But like, there's got to be something that's like way better than what we got. You know? Yeah. Like if we believe in a higher being,
absolutely.
If we believe in a higher being like God, we gotta believe that there's something bigger than what we're living right now. You know?
Yeah, I feel like
a lot of people. I don't
there's
know.
definitely something a higher living. I mean, do you believe in like good actions reap good rewards? Like,
I try to believe that, but I don't know if that's like really. I don't know if that really plays a role in like the shit that happens
to you, or is it just coincidental?
I think it helps you be in the best position for good shit. It's like having a good routine or a good habit. Like if you know you would clean your room every day so that it's not dirty. You could treat that as like a chore or whatever, and like just being a genuine person or like a decent person, it will put you in a better position in life because you wouldn't be in like trash positions like somebody who's an asshole would be, you know? Like if you go out and kill 12 people, it's like, whoa, you were the one that put yourself in that position.
Yo, we was at a 7 with 3 dimensions.
Bruh.
We just went to a 9.
Bruh.
Kill 12 people. Alright. Back now. I love it back.
It's like there's got to be some higher being just like watching this shit, like knowing that they don't play a role in any of our decisions, but like they're still looking up to those like let's say like like they're looking up to us. They're looking down on us, calling for them, and they're just like watching the shit like it's TV.
Yeah.
Like the way people make TV for us to watch.
I mean, look at this. Like, we already know that there's visions like infrared and gamma rays and X-rays. Like, we admit that we can't perceive that without technology to help us see it.
Yeah.
And so, like, if there's visions we can't see, we know, like, we picture infrared on whatever, I don't know what the fuck measures that jumps, but we picture infrared, right? So, like, we don't actually know what color infrared is.
Yeah.
So try to think of a new color.
Like, even the whole idea of like bright, like the way that we see, because like what's the one color that's just like every other color is a different shade of it, but our eyes like don't see. Like, you know, green is green because we see every color but green, you know?
Yeah. On the reflection jump.
Yeah. Like, there's got to be something that just, like, sees us how we see shit.
And they can maybe see different colors. In their universe, there might be, like, what if we feel them? Like, what if they're, like...
Like, the way dogs are, like, dogs are, like, a...
What if they really, like, program? Like, what if it's not God, but it's a factory? And we're, like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're like, God.
And we all think we're special like
these
shit.
Niggas is like, these always do this.
We all think we all think we're special, but really we're all just part of this simulation.
But in which case, would your life still be singular?
Like y'all ever seen the Rick and Morty episode where like it starts off with like this guy living his life and then they die and then it's like game over.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine if like somebody's playing us and they're like, "Damn, I'm really fucking up at this game right now." Like, you know how people,
soul is.
You know how like when you pick up the controller and you play GTA and the first thing you do is like go kill some people on the street. It's like you would never do that in real life.
Hell yeah.
But it's like they're playing a game of us playing a game where we're just violent as fuck the minute we get a chance to play a simulation.
Would that mean that free will is not free will? If they're playing us.
It's free will to a degree because we got our own free will, even if there's a higher being. It's not like, cause like a dog, like you would put it in its cage, and it's got like designated times where it has to like you have to take a dog outside. It can't physically take itself outside to go pee unless if you set it up in a situation where it can, like it's got a doggy door or something. Like it can't go out to the store and buy like whatever it needs to live, you know?
Right.
Like they don't go out and get fast food and shit and like groceries and shit. But like even if there's a high, like there's got to be something that has more free will than we have, you know? There's always got to be something bigger.
Yeah.
Whatever is controlling us right now, there's got to be like a whole community of people that have shit that like is like what this, like somebody, like a higher being has what all Earth is. There's got to be like a community of people who have like their own Earth. And then they just like delegate and shit, and some people's Earth is better than others. But it's all just like a matter of the whatever's living in it, you know? There's always a bigger fish.
Me, my nigga, Pat in this bitch. We bout to spaz out. Have you running laps in this bitch? We bring them tracks out. Me, my niggas deep in this bitch, and we can't back out. I be going deep in that bitch. I make a tap out.